Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here with some transfer portal intel, transfer portal information. Look, you guys know we talked about the transfer portal. The transfer portal deadline was December 28th, which was Saturday, and now it's officially closed. However, there are some that still put their names in the transfer portal. And you guys know position of needs. We had, I guess, three receivers: Kyron Hudson, Zachariah Branch, right? We had some guys to leave this USC football team, and it kind of puts us down um, for a receiver. Justin Ross as well, San Jose State transfer. He's gone. Jaden Richardson, he's gone. So we're going to be kind of low, somewhat low on numbers. Of course, you guys know we still got the superstars, Jacoby Lang. You still got Makai Lemon, Xavier Jordan, the guys that are coming in, Corey Sims, Romero Eisen, Tanuk Hines. You have those guys. So I guess Lincoln Riley does probably want to get maybe one more, maybe two more receivers. But you don't want those um, numbers just to be crazy, because at the end of the day, we talked about this wide receivers getting their reps. I just talked about this last night on the live. Now there is a receiver that is scheduled to visit USC this weekend, and you see him here, and his name is Sam Phillips. He's a junior, so he has 2 more years left. I believe he has 2 more years left. Um, Actually, he was a true freshman, so this would be his last year. But he came in the 2022 season, had 44 receptions for 666 yards. 2023, 60 receptions for 624 yards. Then this past season, he kind of broke out, had a kind of explosion, 49 receptions, 803 yards for three TDs with a 6.2, 6.4 average on the year. Now, he is a smaller frame receiver. I guess he's going to put you in the mind frame of a Zachariah Branch. He's only standing at 5'9", 185 pounds. So look, man, you guys can hit me in the comments. And according to Pete Nukos, he's visiting USC this weekend. And look, you guys can tell me what you think. You know we have different size receivers, different style receivers. Now, does USC want to use him as a punt return, kick return type of guy to go with Makai Lemon? I've always said to you guys as of late, Xavier Jordan is that guy. And matter of fact, I saw where Xavier Jordan, after this game, USC versus Texas A&M, I saw where Xavier Jordan, after the game against Texas A&M, he kind of put up a tweet indicating that he was frustrated as to not getting no playing time. Now, when I look at this, and the way I interpret it is that, look, man, we have to be careful. We have to tread lightly when going after other receivers. I think we had this problem plenty of times, and I brought this up multiple times as it relates to USC and how they need to move with their receiver room. That is a delicate receiver room. It's a delicate situation. I know you want to add the depth. I know this is a guy that's a veteran guy, but here's my opinion. My opinion is he better than a guy like Xavier Jordan, that's a true freshman, that has a lot of potential, that's quick? The jury's still out on that. He's coming from a lower level competition, and I just think you just don't want to mess with that receiver room. I think, Coach Lincoln Riley just really has to use wisdom on how he operates. Now, I know the wide receiver room, we're very low in numbers, but at the end of the day, my question will only be, do you want to tamper and fool around with those type of situations? Now, there were several people that talked to me about this guy, Mike Matthews, who was very close to going to USC. He was out of USC and Tennessee. He ended up picking Tennessee, wanted to stay closer to home. Well, he's in the transfer portal. But on the year, he's very, I guess, underwhelming, if you will. I mean, he didn't shine like the 5-star that everybody was hoping that he would. The 6'1", 197-pound wide receiver only had six receptions this season for 7 receptions for 90 yards, 2 TDs, which was 12.9 average. And most likely that was garbage time. So I don't think he saw a lot of action. And I'm going to be honest, he was a very good high school wide receiver, but I just don't know if his game translates well to the college level. I mean, that's yet to be determined. Not talking down on him, but Mike Matthews is in the portal. A lot of people ask me about him, say, Jay, we should go out. But look, man, I trust the coaches to identify the talent. But at the same time, as I said, we don't want to rough. All right, last guy I need to talk about is this guy right here. He's a linebacker, Sam Brumfield, and he's from Virginia Tech, and he's a big time linebacker, man. He posted 60 tackles on this season. That's a lot of tackles in one season. But he was previously at Middle Tennessee State, where he had 81 tackles and 3.5 sacks. That was last year. Then he came this year and posted another 60 tackles. So it appears to be a tackling machine. So Sam is 5'11", 225 pounds. He's like the same size as Issa Mascarenas Arnold and a Mason Cobb. So if they go after this guy, he's going to be a similar type of size as those two guys. Now, do you want another guy that's a little bit bigger? You guys know we got, of course, Eric Gentry. He's going to be a tall linebacker, but a slender build. But then you got Desmond Stevens, who I think is absolutely a starter. He's standing at 6'2", and you're talking about 230 pounds, just a physical presence about him. And I think he's a good linebacker. And, of course, Elijah Newby, and then, of course, Garrison Madden. But, the linebacker room is somewhat thin. We got Matei. He's coming in, but, he's a Swiss Army knife. I'm not sure how they're going to rotate him around, how they're going to move him around. Inside linebacker, hybrid guy. I mean, he's that guy. But a true linebacker, do you go after a guy like this who has this type of production? You guys can drop those comments. You guys can tell me what you think. But this is some transfer portal intel, some information, man. I just wanted to hit you with that. And hit me in the comments. You guys tell me what you think. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that subscribe. It's USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Right on.